And this is packet tracer 235, and the objectives of this packet tracer are to perform basic switch configurations and then verify. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to configure switch 0. So we're going to select that one, and then we're going to go to the command line interface, and we want to type enable, and then we want to go to global configuration mode, so configure terminal, and then we're going to give it a host name of switch 0, and then we're going to configure and enable the secret password. So enable secret, I'm going to type in Cisco, and then we're going to configure the interface VLAN 1. So we're going to type in interface VLAN 1, and we want to give it an IP address of 192.168.10.254 with a subnet of 255.255.255.0, and then we want to do a no shut or no shutdown, and we're going to want to exit out of that. Okay, next thing we want to do is configure the default gateway. So I'm going to type in IP default hyphen gateway, and we're going to tell it the gateway is 192.168.10.1. Okay, the next thing we want to do is configure the console and VTY lines. So I'm going to type in line console 0, and we're going to give this password of Cisco, and then I'm going to type login, and next thing I want to do is enter line VTY04, and I want to give it a password as well, and just use the same password. Okay, and I'm going to exit out of that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is configure the fast Ethernet interface. So I'm going to type in interface FA01. Okay, and then I'm just going to type in switch port mode access. And I want to do a no shut or no shutdown, and we can exit out of the interface. And we'll exit one more time so I can do a copy on the start. Okay, now that switch 0 has been configured, I'm going to go over to switch 1 and do pretty much the same thing. Go to our command line interface, and then we're going to enable the switch, and we're going to type in configure terminal, and we're going to give it a host name of switch 1, and then we're going to enable the secret, okay, and next thing we want to do is configure the interface VLAN 1. So I'm going to type in interface VLAN 1, and I'm going to give it an IP address of 192.168.20.254 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, and I'm going to do a no shutdown. And I can exit out of that. So the next thing I'm going to do is configure the default gateway. So I can do that from here. I'm going to type in IP default gateway, and that's going to be 192.168.20.1. and then we're going to configure the console and VTY lines. So we're going to type in line console 0, and we're going to set a password of Cisco, and we want that to be logged in. And then I'm going to go to line VTY 04 and log in, and okay, we'll set the password first. Okay, now I can type login. Okay, I can exit out of that. Now I want to configure the fast Ethernet interface. So I'm going to type in interface FA 01, and type in switch port mode access, and we'll do a no shut. I'll exit out of there and exit one more time so I can do a copy run start to save our configuration. Okay, now that we have configured both of the switches, okay, I want to verify connectivity. So the activity says to from PC 0, we're going to ping 192.168.10.1, and you can see that we're getting a reply, and then the activity wants us to ping 192.168.10.254. Okay, we received back 3 packets, so we know that's successful now, and it also wants to ping 192.168.20.1, and we can see that is successful. And the last thing we're going to do is from PC 1, we're going to ping 192.168.20.1, and we're getting our reply there. And ping 192.168.20.254. The first one's timed out, but that's okay. And then we're going to ping 192.168.10.1, and we're getting a reply there. Okay, and that completes the activity on basic switch configuration using the command line interface. And we performed basic switch configurations, and we verified connectivity between PC 0 and PC 1.